Hello everyone. Today we're going to make a presentation regarding the topic, the visual meaning of flags. My name is Sarah Abdel Nabi.
I'm Asma Mashal.
I'm Yumna Sukari.
Now we're going to move on to the outline. First of all, we are going to give a brief introduction. Then we are going to define flags. Next, we are going to talk about the visual language in flags, and then we are going to identify 3 types of flags and give examples of give examples about them, which are the flag of Ukraine, the Soviet Union, and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And finally, we're going to make a conclusion.
The world is a complex combination of several things, such as visuals, values, tangible objects, intangible objects, and ideas. Today, in this presentation, we are going to clarify the connection between the visual world of flags and national identities. Using flags is a deep-seated habit in the human history. People first started using flags in the form of decorated spears and sticks, which showed their cultural symbols. Later, they started using ribbons, leather, and other types of materials and decorations on the spears to tell apart their group from another group. Explorers used to put sculptures or crosses up when they landed on unknown land. But with the rise of the national countries and the individual identity of each land in the world, they started to use flags to declare their presence or proclaim authority. Thus, it became a symbol indicating the unity and power of a single country.
First of all, before connecting flags with visual language, we are going to define the meaning of flag. According to Fornes, a flag is a piece of cloth usually attached to a pole and designed to identify and symbolize a community or an office. Flag is a symbol that changes in size, shape, color, and design depends on the nation, state, or organization. One of the most popular uses of a flag is to symbolize a nation or country. Some national flags have been particularly inspirational to other nations' countries in the design of their own flags. National flags are patriotic symbols with widely shifted translations that often include strong military associations because of their unique and progressing use for that reason. Flags are to used in informing, advertising, or for embellishing purposes. Flags have evolved into a general tool for identification, especially in environments where communication is challenging.
Visual language in flags. Although visually, flags are only a combination of colors, symbols, and texts, these colors and symbols have much more behind them. Each flag in the world has a connotation of the visual structure of it, which is taught for people in educational institutions to make this visual set of colors and symbols support the main ideology of the country. Thus, the flag, by knowing its connotation, becomes a tool of creating a sense of belonging to the country usually, but also sometimes to an ideology or institution. Now we are going to explain the types of flags according to their visual structure, and then we are going to give some examples and show how they visually create the sense of identity and belonging.
There are several types of flags with various designs and symbols that carry different meanings and messages. However, the most common types of flags are 3. Firstly, there are flags that only consist of colors, where every color has a different meaning, such as the flag of Ukraine. Secondly, there are flags that consist of colors and symbols, where the symbols on the flag represent a certain ideology or value of the state, like the flag of the Soviet Union. Lastly, there are flags that consist of colors, symbols, and inscriptions, where the inscriptions relate to a certain historical context, like the flag of Saudi Arabia.
As an example of flags with only colors, is the Ukrainian flag. The flag of Ukraine is a standard of two equally sized horizontal bands of blue and yellow. The top, the blue, represents sky and the yellow represents wheat. However, as a national flag, the blue and yellow bicolor has been officially used since the 1948 Spring of Nations. The root of Ukrainian national symbol come from pre-Christian times when yellow and blue prevailed in traditional ceremonies, reflecting fire and water. Ukraine has celebrated Flag Day each year on 23 August since 2005.
An example of flags with colors and symbols is Soviet Union's flag. It is a symbol flag consisting of only the red color with the symbol of sickle, hammer, and a star. Although they are three simple symbols, but a great connotation is hidden behind them by referring to the socialist system of the country, which adopted the idea of the social ownership of the means of production and workers' self-management of enterprises. By using the symbols used in the flag, they referred to their ideology, which made the flag a tool of connecting the Soviet people with the socialist ideas by referring to it in the flag that they use in different fields and places of life every day, and therefore created a sense of belonging to both the socialist philosophy and the Soviet Union as the country of this ideology.
The flag of Saudi Arabia is a great example of a flag that consists of colors, inscriptions, and symbols. It is green with white Arabic inscription written on it in the middle, and there is the symbol of a sword below it. The flag carries a deep meaning and has an important connotation behind it. Also, it reveals a lot about the history of the country. In the flag, green represents Islam. The green color was often used throughout history by other states, empires, and groups in the Muslim world. The inscription on the flag is the Islamic Declaration of Faith, which is, "There is no God but God. Muhammad is the messenger of God." And lastly, the sword stands for justice, force, and power. The flag of Saudi Arabia represents the Islamic religious holiness of the country, as it is the birthplace of the Prophet Muhammad, and it is where the Kaaba is located, which is the most sacred site in Islam, where millions of Muslims from all around the world visit to do pilgrimage. All of the important religious values of this country are referred to in the flag that holds those symbols, texts, and colors.
In conclusion, different types of national, institutional, and groups flags carry importance in the visual world, since they use visual components such as colors, texts, and symbols to represent an ideology of a country or a slogan of a company. In this presentation, we clarified the definition of flags, the visual meaning of them, three types of flags, and we explored the hidden meanings behind the flags of Ukraine, the Soviet Union, and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, in addition to the impact of these flags and their meanings in spreading the ideology of the country. Thank you all for listening.
Thank you all for listening. Bye.
Bye.